The Zacks rank, value, momentum, growth, and income all factor into Zacks rank buys.
We have a couple of aggressive growth stocks with style scores of A and F to talk about with our aggressive growth stock strategist, Brian Bolan. You handpicked these.
I did.
I want everybody to know, because if there's a complaint, it can come right back to you.
Well, when the complaints do come in, we'll just assume that they're going to come in.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, but I searched for specifically A's and F's, and I like to see that big divergence between what a growth investor will want to see and what a value investor won't want to see. So that's what we have: A's in the growth style scores and F's in the value scores.
Got it. So the first one is Wayfair with a ticker of W.
W.
Home goods is what they're into.
Right, and you get this online. And you can buy these coffee tables, little things around the house, furniture items, things like that.
Yep.
It IPO'd last year and it came out with some fanfare, but then sunk pretty low. Mm-hmm. Down the road, it's kind of the idea: is Amazon going to be the big competitor here for this company? It is that Zacks ranked #1, strong buy, so we know earnings estimates are moving higher. And this is coming off of a very strong quarter last quarter. We saw a huge beat and the stock move up 40% in one day.
Wow.
But since then, the stock has come pretty much all the way back down. We'll take a look at that in the chart in just a moment here. But I just want to touch just on the valuation right now. It is just a little bit stiff here. We're paying 12 times book when the rest of the industry is looking at a 6 times book multiple. So you're basically paying 2 times the market on that idea. And then as we look forward, there's big expectations of earnings growth. So when you have big expectations of earnings growth and already a kind of a stiff price, it's not necessarily the greatest situation. But it's okay because the price has come back in substantially from that big pop.
Yep.
You can see that big pop happening there in the chart.
We see that
mid-August there, so it popped up to over 50, has come back down. So now it looks like it's set up again for another opportunity.
Maybe another big pop.
Maybe another big pop. Maybe not.
Maybe not. This other company I have never heard of, but that doesn't mean anything. Inphi, I guess. IPHI, the ticker?
Yes, Inphi is a semiconductor stock. So they make the chips that help the servers move the high-speed data. So basically, this is one of my favorite plays of the last year or so, and probably will be for the next year or so. What they do is it's all about the data centers. Mm-hmm. Data centers are growing in number, they're growing in size, and they're growing in the number of companies that are building them. So you kind of have a 3x factor there. These chips, and the company itself is getting design wins, and what that means is their structure of their chip is the kind of thing that is not only good for right now, but is expandable down the road as speeds increase. So it's going to help the servers take in those 100 gigabyte speeds from those optical networks that are coming in, to feed the data centers all that data that is flowing their way. I like it. It's the #1 Zacks #1 rank. So we know it's got that going for it, as well as that A growth score and that F value score.
Right, combination you like.
That's a combination that I love to see.
Yep.
And the valuation here is pretty stiff as well. 94 times forward earnings is a lot. But we also have that big expectation. 1,000% earnings growth is expected this year. And then 80% again for next year. And the 1,000% is a little bit misleading because when you have that small base and that big move, that 1 cent move can be, that 1,000%. But I like this stock, and not only in the near term, but I like it in the long term as well. The chart looks pretty good. There's the ups and downs in it. The valuation is big, but I think it's going to grow into that big valuation.
All right. Own either one?
I do not.
All right. Check out more stocks, stock picking strategies, and other stock information on our website, Zacks.com. If you're not there already watching this video, if you happen to be watching this video on YouTube, here's a reminder for you. There, you can subscribe to them and comment on them. Meantime, with Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.